If you work just for money, you will never make it. But if you love what you are doing and you always put the customer first, success will be yours, said Raymond Albert Kroc, born on 5th October 1902 in Illinois, in the United States of America, passed away on 14 January 1984 in California. Was an American businessman. He purchased the first fast food company, McDonald's, in 1961 and served as CEO from 1967 to 1973. Kroc is credited with the global expansion of McDonald's, turning it into the most successful fast food corporation in the world. Due to the company's growth under Kroc, he has also been referred to as the founder of the McDonald's Corporation. Raymond Albert Kroc said, "If you work just for money, the money will know you are trying to grab and it will just run away. But if you love your man, you're focused. If you love that subject, the subject can be your parents, your family. The subject can be your science or mathematics or engineering or medicine. The subject can be trying to be a social worker, to enter into politics, to clear the mess which is happening around. Then, knowingly or unknowingly, the power comes into you. That power you can utilize with full of energy and power, because when power comes to sit in the seat, it is very difficult because you live in fear. You know that was copied. The difference, if you work just for money, it equals to you copying in the examination. If you work just for money, it equals to you bribing the people to get your job done. Raymond Albert Kroc said, if you work just for money, you will never make it. It is almost close to our Karma Yoga, and it is Karma Yoga itself. And India has been repeatedly using the term Karma Yoga, Karma Yoga, Karma Yoga. And India people always loved their work than expecting anything in reply. Aditi Devo Bhava. Anybody comes in the house, even if they don't have food or time, they just make sure that they make their family, the relatives and their friends so comfortable. Hence, Mother Teresa kept on telling, she and her sisters go to the people's houses. And one time when she went to one chairman's place, the DC's place itself, DC offered her a cup of coffee. She refused. DC said, please, mother, if you accept it, makes me very happy, because you were waiting from early morning, 6 o'clock. I didn't know. I got the message only by 11 o'clock. And still you refused to go. Please have something to eat. She said, no, I cannot accept it because I have my bottle of water. If I accept a cup of coffee from you, then if I go to the poor man's house in the slums, I have to accept their coffee. It is not that I don't like the poor man's house coffee, because one time when I went to their house, I saw them running left and right, borrowing money to make that coffee for me. I felt very bad. I should not put them into trouble. So I and my sisters decided that we will not take anything from anybody. It is very close to Karma Yoga. India has done it. Mother Teresa has done it. If you work just for money, you will never make it. You will never make it. But if you love what you are doing, India's Sanskrit say, love what you do, just loved. And they kept on telling about Karma Yoga, and they have the pranayama also. Inhale 1, retention 4, exhale 2. And I told them that is your drama. And I am trying to put it into economics. That means the pranayama is trying to teach you. If you give you 1 rupee, convert to work hard for 4 rupees. That means retention without looking past present. Just be a karma yoga in that 4 hardest labor. It carries you into unconscious like a jet. Yes. And when you come back to conscious layer, you see 4 is in your hand. Please donate 2. Yes, please donate 2. But India never did that. They did their pranayama, and Indian Swamijis and Rishis kept on telling this pranayama. They kept on telling, please do work without expecting results. They saw the smoke. They never saw the fire. Or they saw the fire. They forgot to convert that gold which melted in the toughest fire, to make into varieties of ornaments to bring down the poverty down in the country. They never went deeper to find out whether we can use the earth's power, the nature's power, which they call it God, the rainwater converting into rainwater harvest, into drip irrigation, to black water harvest, to grey water, solar to lights. They never did it. But America did it. Yes, McDonald's did it. Look at it. But if you love what you're doing and you always put the customer first, customer is God. Mahatma Gandhi also said customer is God, but here customer is shit. Customer is a low caste. Customer is a devil. Hence the poverty, the Samskriti, the pint of shit in the Samskriti was too much. Raymond Albert Kroc said, if you put the customer first, success will be yours. Mahatma Gandhi said, customers God. It never said success will be yours. That you have to, that when you reach the topmost ladder, when you see the fire of smoke, you have to now, without a gap, without the smallest thinking, move at the extreme speed, which is called very close to death, and it is death. You should die in that smoke. When you die in the smoke, your identity becomes nothing, and only fire blooms in that new company. And sitting in there, it is creative, like our great painters, M.F. Hussain, and other people. Creation comes of its own, and why not the poverty comes down? Raymond Albert Kroc said, if you work just for money, if you love your wife because she is your wife, you have taken it for granted, you never get love. If you look at the husband's money and you love your husband just for the money, and even if it is not a problem, if you loved him, you are not taking it forward, that stops there, because the borrowed knowledge is stopping you, which your heart takes you in Kannada means jealousy. That jealousy is a pint of shit in a cup of vanilla ice cream. Remove that, it is simple. You have to only just take a spoon and remove it. But make sure when the vanilla ice cream is there, you have to make sure the house cleanliness next to God. Even a drop should not fall into your husband or wife's place, into your father and mother, into your family. If you work just for money, if your concentration is to grab somebody, they'll come to know, yes, one look they'll come to know, yes, you are out to grab them. Drop the grabbing, yes, and yes, your hardest labor, your sweat is the beautiful taste in the whole world. People in the world gets attracted to your hardest labor sweat, not in the steam sweat. Raymond Albert Kroc said, if you work just for money, you will never make it. But if you love what you're doing and you always put the customer first, success will be yours.